I'm going to do a postural analysis. I'm just going to get you just regular posture facing me. Make sure you're nice and relaxed. I'm going to start with a visual scan from the feet up. So notice your feet are pointing out a little bit. Your knees look okay. Can't really see your hips, so I'm going to have to palpate that. Your right arm is a little bit lower, and then when I move up to your shoulders, your left side is a little bit higher, and you have a slight tilt to the right in your head. So I'm going to go and feel these areas. So starting with your feet, so your toes look okay, feet look good, you have both arches. I'm going to feel your ankles. I don't feel like they're caving in at all. I'm going to move up to your knees, just find your kneecaps. Just making sure that they're centered, which they are, they're not pointing to either side, and they're at the same level. So I'm going to lift up your shorts a little bit just to look at your quads. And the muscle mass is even on both sides, so you can relax there. You're going to go up and touch your hips. And just looking to make sure that they're even, which they are, and there's one more line mark on your hips that I'm just going to check. And same thing, they're even. So I'm going to go move up and touch your rib cage. Make sure nothing's pointed out and one's not coming forward. So they look okay. And they're at the same level, which is good. I'm going to check your clavicle. So again here, your shoulders are actually at the same height. It's just a little bit more muscle bulk that you have on your left side. I still see a slight lean to the right. So I'm going to get you to point your palms out. I'm just checking this carrying angle here, which looks normal. Okay, so I'm just going to get you to turn around. I'm going to do pretty much the same thing on the back side. Okay, so starting from the feet, checking the back of the ankles and the knees. I can't really see your gluteal fold from here or your hips. Just checking the spine, make sure there's no lateral deviation. And I can see that still tilt in your neck and the higher shoulder. So I'm just going to go in and feel these areas. So the ankles feel okay, still no caving in. Behind your ankles are straight. You have good muscle mass on the back of your, or on your calves. When I feel the creases on the back of your knees, they're even. I'm going to go up and feel the gluteal fold. So good, they're even. I'm just going to touch your hips again. So same thing, I'm just looking for the height. And they're even, and one more line back here. And they're even as well. So I'm just going to go up and feel your rib cage. Make sure nothing's sticking out. They look okay, and I'm just going to go in and touch the spine. Make sure you're nice and relaxed. Just making sure nothing's going out, any lateral deviation or any abnormal curvature. And that looks good. So checking with the shoulders. Same height, you can still see the more muscle mass on your left side. I'm just going to check your scapula. So they're coming off your spine just a little bit more than normal. And then just checking the height on them. Good, they're level. I'm just going to get you to point your hands out. So just checking that angle from the back, and it looks good. Okay, and the head you still see a slight lean to the right. I'm just going to get you to face either side. You can relax your arms. Okay, so starting from the feet, everything looks okay. Maybe a little bit greater anterior tilt, and your head looks okay. So I'm going to go and feel the areas. So your feet's making contact on the floor. Checking your ankles looks good. There's no hyperextension in the knee. I'm just going to lift your arm. I'm just going to find those line marks again. And you have probably a little greater anterior tilt than normal. You can relax. I'm just going to check the spine. The curve looks pretty normal. Maybe a little bit of hyperlordosis, so an extra curve in your lower back. Checking your scapula is pretty flat onto your back, which is good. Just checking your shoulder, you might be slightly anteriorly rotated, but nothing major, and your head is still pretty straight in comparison. I'm just going to get you to face the other way. Okay, so same thing, just going to scan from the feet up. Looks okay, so I'm going to go in, and your foot's making contact. Ankle feels okay. When I get up to your knees, you're not hyperextended or anything, which is good. I'm going to make sure with the arm. And again, just checking these line marks. So yeah, I'd say that your anterior tilt is still greater than normal on this side as well. Relax your arm. And go ahead and touch your spine again. Feels the same, a little bit of that hyperlordosis in the lower back. I'm going to touch your scapula. This one might be leaning off your shoulder, off your back a little bit more than your other side. You also have a little bit greater of an anterior tilt in your shoulder on this side. When I check your head, it looks pretty straight, maybe a little bit more forward, but everything looks pretty good. I'm just going to write this down. Just going forward, and a little bit more of a wing on that side. Okay, Brian, that's it for the